You ever sit down to work, open your laptop, and then, boom, suddenly you're deep diving into cat videos, reorganizing your closet, or researching the entire history of some random celebrity from the 90s? Yeah, same. Procrastination is basically a sport at this point, and let's be honest, we're all champions at it. But what if I told you that stopping procrastination is actually ridiculously simple, like shockingly simple? No fancy planners, no crazy discipline, no waking up at 5 a.m. to drink green smoothies, unless you want to. Just a few mindset shifts and practical tricks that can snap you out of procrastination mode instantly. Today, I'm breaking it all down: why we procrastinate, the hidden reasons behind it, and the simple hacks that'll make getting stuff done feel effortless. Whether you're struggling with school, work, personal projects, or even just basic life tasks, this video is going to change the game for you. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to beat procrastination once and for all. And trust me, it's easier than you think. Alright, let's start with a little secret. Procrastination isn't actually a time management problem. I know, shocking, right? It's not about how much time you have. It's about how you feel about the task. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that you can spend hours scrolling social media, but suddenly answering a 2-minute email feels like climbing Mount Everest? That's because procrastination is really an emotional regulation problem, not a scheduling issue. So why do we do this? Well, it's because certain tasks trigger emotions like stress, self-doubt, boredom, or even fear of failure. And what does your brain do when something feels uncomfortable? It avoids it. That's literally its job, to protect you from discomfort. So instead of doing that hard thing, your brain is like, hey, look, a funny TikTok. That's way more fun. And boom, you're trapped to the procrastination cycle. But don't worry, now that we know what's actually happening, we can fix it. And trust me, the fix is way easier than you think. In the next part of this video, I'll share the ridiculously simple trick that will instantly break your procrastination habit. Plus, I'll show you how to make tasks feel 10x easier so you stop putting them off. You don't want to miss this, so stay tuned. Alright, so we know that procrastination happens when a task feels overwhelming or uncomfortable. The secret to breaking the cycle: shrinking the task. The goal isn't to finish the whole thing at once, it's just to start. Seriously, that's it. Your only job is to take the smallest possible step. Let's say you need to write an essay. Instead of telling yourself, ugh, I have to write this whole thing, just say, I'm going to write one sentence. That's it, just one. And you know what happens? Once you start, your brain shifts from resistance to momentum. It's like when you don't feel like working out, but you tell yourself, I'll just do 5 minutes, and then suddenly you're 20 minutes in and actually enjoying it. Starting is the hardest part, but once you do, your brain realizes, oh, this isn't so bad. If you struggle with starting, try the 2-minute rule. This trick, made famous by productivity expert James Clear, says if a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. And if it's a big task, break it into a 2-minute action. Need to clean your room? Just pick up one piece of clothing. Need to study? Open your book and read one paragraph. Most of the time, once you start, you'll keep going. The hardest part isn't doing the work, it's overcoming the initial resistance. Another game changer: make the task more enjoyable. If something feels boring or dreadful, pair it with something fun. Studying? Play your favorite lo-fi playlist in the background. Cleaning your room? Turn it into a challenge. Can you finish before your favorite song ends? Trick your brain into associating tasks with positive feelings and they won't feel so painful. And finally, accountability is key. Tell a friend your goal, set a deadline, or use an app that tracks your progress. And don't forget to reward yourself. Your brain loves rewards. If you finish that assignment, treat yourself to a coffee, an episode of your favorite show, or whatever makes you happy. The more you reinforce the habit, the easier it gets. Alright, let's wrap this up. Procrastination isn't a character flaw, it's just a habit. And like any habit, you can change it. The key takeaway: you don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Even if it's just a tiny step, that's still progress. And here's the thing: every time you push past procrastination, even in the smallest way, you're proving to yourself that you're capable. You're building momentum. You're rewiring your brain to see tasks not as scary obstacles, but as things you can handle. And that shift, that's life-changing. So next time you catch yourself putting something off, pause, take a deep breath, and just do the smallest step. One sentence, one action, one tiny start. You got this. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the one task you've been putting off forever? Drop it in the comments and let's tackle it together. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another tip. You got this. See you in the next one.